there he is. Right, 2023, good luck. So we've not played before, there's no head-to-head score there. Nearly 600 games for my opponent, very good. You see, he's actually 22-30 bullet, 21-27 blitz. I might do the same setup here, actually. But it is rapid, so we've got thinking time, so we need to obviously slow the pace down at some point. I don't want to go completely symmetrical. I'd expect d4, which we get, so I'll play a rook across rather than an early c6, just with an idea to try and challenge the centre. So do I do that then? Yeah, let's play knight up rather than c6. We can always waste a few moves and go back and do c6 if we need to, but I'm going to try and push out in the middle. I'd expect a move like bishop down at some point though. Okay, goes there, so that does kind of allow this, but I guess you just simply step down. Knight up might be a move, and then we can trade the knight there. Yeah, bishop up might actually be a good move. Queen across, we have a target. But we're probably wasting moves. I'm just going to push the outer pawn so I don't burn my clock while I try and work something out. Just a holding move while I try and figure something out. But bishop up, queen behind. I mean, obviously he's got a natural defense, so he's fine, but knight up just invites knight up, but he might do that anywhere. Well, he's gone knight the other way, so he maybe wants to go here then. Or he wants to target this pawn. Okay, I might have made a slight mistake there, mightn't I, allowing that? I guess I've got knight up now then. Let's do that and hit the bishop. I don't want, obviously, the knight jumping in here, targeting the pawn. Bishop down, I'll probably throw h6 in. As long as my knight can still come back. You never know, we might get the e5 in that we want. Just click anywhere on the board, it clears your markings. Okay, I think I can play e5 now. But e5, if he kicks the knight back, I walk into a bit of a pin. But I guess I can just play e4, right? I'm going to do it anyway. I don't want to get complete symmetry in the position. So let's take with the bishop. I'll try and get the knight back. It's not going to do much here. I don't think a sack here is feasible. It might be, but it doesn't feel like it should be. Of course, c6 now would be a sensible move. Cover the knight jumping in, guard the pawn. My opponent's always got the same sort of pushes though. Okay, played bishop up. Probably coming in here. So I think c6 now, just to reinforce. I can't really stop these ideas. So the knight redeploys. So do we try and target a sack? Hold on, can I just grab a pawn there? Oh, I might have had it the move before. His knight covers the bishop now. That's a bit annoying. I think I had that the move before. So I'm going to get the queen off this file. So if we get any pushes, I've got the easy option to take without trading the queen. I don't think a sack is really feasible. It feels like it's just giving up a piece for pawns and not really creating anything. But yeah, if that knight moves up, I've got takes, and collect the bishop. So I might have missed the move previously. Okay, so do we go for it? I don't think we should, but do we? Takes, queen takes, I don't see any way in. So I think I'm better off just bringing the knight back here, so it's which square I go to. I'm going to drop back here. If he takes, I'll go with the queen. So the knight's got a bit of flexibility from g7. Of course, it does kind of box my bishop in. I might have to trade even if I don't want to. So I'm looking at one of these now. I don't really want to push and weaken this. I'm going to go to f5. Then I've still got a square for my bishop if needed. I can still take if he trades. And he does. So again, are we in a position to sack? Take, either the pawn takes back, the queen takes back, and it doesn't feel like I'm gaining anything. If I take, we have really complete symmetry, but feels alright. What about pawn forward? Yeah, I'll let my opponent do the taking if he wishes. I'll just try and advance the pawn. If he takes, I'll probably go with the bishop, but we could go with the queen. He has taken. So let's get the bishop up. Maybe the queen coming back. I really don't want to trade the queen. But is it sensible, actually? Takes, the rook might infiltrate. We get an attack. That might actually be sensible. You could go this way. Then we can just push on. If I come here, the bishop might get trapped, but... Oh, what about the immediate pawn push now? What's wrong with that? Actually, what's wrong with just pushing the pawn? Well, see, I'll pre-move in case he takes the queen. Okay, he has pushed on, so he's probably going to take this way if we trade. I'm going to do that and trade the bishop as well. So I've just got to keep this chain intact. I don't actually see easily how I do that. So I'm going to try and push here. This could get lost. He might have ideas like this when my rook wanders off, but obviously not easy here. Actually, yeah, let's bring the king up and advance our pawns. Right, I need to try and break through quickly before he finds a way through here, because he's going to march down the board, I would imagine. Right, so I'm going to push now. My rook could be very quick going after his king, potentially. I don't think he'll take this one, he doesn't. So rook up could be useful to target the pawn, he'll have to block. We double up. Oh, I'll have to just get the phone quickly. What do we do? I'm going to go forward, hit the pawn, and maybe just double up here. I just hope I don't lose this one. I might be too far away. But it does concede ground potentially here. Actually, it really does, doesn't it? Can I come back, though? Takes here. I threaten this pawn. I'm going to do that, yeah. I just lost a little bit of time, so I'll try and play a little bit quicker here. Ooh, I've just realised what he's doing there, but if he gets a push in my pawn, I get this one, right? So I'm going to push up here. He might be able to actually take that. I'm trying to come forward, but he gets a passed pawn. But he's going to do this idea. Now, he does concede this one, so I'll have a pawn as well. But he might come round and mop all my pawns up. Obviously, I'm a minute down on the clock nearly, so I'm trying not to burn all my clock. Yeah, it's exactly what he's done. So I will take. I was assuming he'd go with the pawn now. He's actually gone with the king. That's interesting. So can I go here now? Take, and I've got this one. But what else have I actually got to play for? Check is no good. Rook down. If you take, I take here. Check, you take. I can't get my king across, can I? Ah, maybe I come back here, though. I think I can collect this and then come here. I think I can. He's going to get two wide pawns, and I'm going to get centre pawns. Or at least these three. So I think I come back here. It's whether I lose all of them, or whether I can get my king back. But I should get this one and have a chance of a pawn. Okay, that's where he's gone. Hold on, do I need to step over first? Let's step over first so I can definitely protect this pawn. And then I'm going to go here, but I'm taking the outer one first. He has got this, of course, which I can't stop. I assume that's what he was doing there. He hasn't done it. Okay. I know if I go here, he's got this, so let's drive his king across if we can, and then come here. Maybe I could have just simply checked first and driven his king somewhere. He's gone with the rook. Let's come right across. At least my king's close enough to guard. He might drive my king up and round. Okay, so he's going all in on the outer pawn. He's got to keep that one though. So if I go up somewhere, check. Say I go up and he checks, I come back. That doesn't feel good. I need to get my king tucked away. I think I might not be able to stop this. I'm probably just lost here. Right, now I can come up and throw a check in. But he can come in, of course. I'm trying to get this. Let's go here. No, I can't really stop this, can I? Oh, and he gets it with a check as well. Oh, that's a problem. And if he comes here, he kicks me away. This is a real problem, actually. I'm trying to throw a check in to kick his king away so he's not next to my pawn. Yeah, he can obviously kick my king, but here, if I go there, he just steps across, but then I go here. If I go here straight away, what does he do? Let's just do it. No, I'm just lost out. I can't be bothered with that one.